Good morning or good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the International School of IITA celebration of Earth Day. We're aware that Earth Day took place last week and was celebrated internationally, but of course we were still on vacation. And one of the important things that I think we'll learn today, that looking after the Earth is not just something that we should do on one day. So we have a number of children, a number of classes who are going to be involved today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand over to grade 3 to tell us all about Earth Day. Can I just remind everyone, please keep your microphones on silent so that we don't disturb the children as they're presenting. So grade 3, are you ready to tell us about Earth Day?
Yes.
Okay, then I will hand over to you now.
Hello everyone. Our class is going to lead the Earth Day session and share more about the Earth and how we can save the Earth. I'm sure you all know that natural and human activities have an impact on the Earth. There are a lot of changes taking place on Earth, and those changes make life difficult for us.
I'm going to read a story about Earth Day. Earth Day, story by Franco. On Friday the 22nd, it was Earth Day, but we could not celebrate it, so we're celebrating it today. Earth Day is always on April 22nd. It takes place every year in almost 200 countries. Earth Day is one of the largest holidays of the year. Earth Day is about peace and about respecting our world. Many people do an entire Earth Week because this is so important. It is also close to Arbor Day, when you plant trees on the last Friday in April. On Earth Day, you might clean up your neighborhood, maybe ride a bike or take a bus instead of taking a car. You can take a shorter shower to save water. You could recycle instead of throwing things into the trash. How else can you help the world? At the end, I will ask some questions.
The Earth was formed over 4.5 billion years ago, and it has been changing ever since. The 4 components of Earth are water, air, life, and land. These 4 have scientific names. Water as hydrosphere, air as atmosphere, life as biosphere, and land as geosphere.
When we are talking of water or hydrosphere, we'll be referring to oceans, seas, ice, streams, and many other water bodies. Life or biosphere. Biosphere is all about living things, plants, animals, and humans. Land or geosphere. Geosphere is the mountains, the deserts, the rocks, and the rocky places. The air or atmosphere. Atmosphere has all the gases, carbon dioxide, oxygen, and many other gases. These are what makes up Earth.
This Earth is being harmed by human activities and natural activities. Natural activities take place naturally. Examples are volcanoes, earthquakes, mudslides, hurricanes, floods, and many more. Human activities are the activities we as humans do on Earth. Examples are cutting down trees, water pollution, land pollution, air pollution, and many more. activities are done to help humans survive. We cut down trees to construct houses, for making furniture, for books, and many other uses. People do mining to get precious stones and become rich. We break rocks for constructing roads, bridges, for building houses, for making home decorations, and for pavement. We need all those, but as we continue to get resources, we are harming the earth. The evidence of the change is seen in climate change all over the world. Global warming and open pit left after mining. There are so many new buildings around us. I am sure when they were set up, some animals were disturbed and had their habitat destroyed, and that many trees were cut down. When we cut down trees, we must replace them. This will save the earth. In some places, people overfish. It is not good. Yes, we know they want food and jobs, but overfishing is not the best. What can we do to save marine life? Some do overgrazing, and again, it is not good. How then do we save our animals, the cows, goats, and sheep that need to graze? Some people start forest fires, and that is resulting in some animals' lives being destroyed. Some do illegal hunting, and that makes some animals become extinct because of that. We must stop these activities. We must save Mother Nature by stopping human activities which harm the earth. Although COVID-19 lockdowns in 2020 reduced air pollution, a recent study warned that increased poverty caused by the pandemic could lead to more environmental damages as people return to activities like wildlife poaching and clearing forests for crops to survive. In school, stop littering. Let us learn to use bins around. Make it a habit to plant trees and not to cut down trees. Share with people in your communities that burning rubbish causes air pollution and this should be stopped. People should learn to reduce, reuse, and recycle to save Mother Earth. Couples would be good. Couples would be good to reduce pollution. Cycling is another option, and walking would be good and healthy instead of polluting the air with our many cars.
I will now ask questions from the story. Grade 1. Earth Day is always on -22nd. Grade 1. Earth Day is always on -22nd. A. March. B. April. C. May. And D. June.
March.
Wrong. April. Grade 2. Earth Day celebrates peace and dash. A. The world. B. Fighting. C. Bugs. And D. Buildings.
Can you please take the question again, Dara?
Grade 2. Earth Day celebrates peace and dash. A, the world. B, fighting. C, bugs. And D, buildings.
What does Earth Day celebrate? Is it the world?
The world.
Or
Correct. Grade 4. Which of these is Earth Day not about? A, saving. B, cleaning. C, recycling. And D, breaking. Grade 4. Which of these is Earth Day not about? A, saving. B, cleaning. C, recycling. And D, breaking.
Can you please repeat the question?
Grade 4. Which of these is Earth Day not about? A, saving. B, cleaning. C, recycling. And D, breaking.
D, breaking.
Correct. Grade 5. Is Arbor Day close to Earth Day? Yes or no? Grade 5. Is Arbor Day close to Earth Day? Yes or no?
Yes.
Correct. Grade 6. Is Christmas close to Earth Day? Yes or no?
No.
Correct. Thank you.
The title of I'm going to be singing a song. The title of my song is Save the Earth. It's time to save the earth, let us go, 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 go. It's time to save the earth, let us go, 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 go. Human activities harm the earth. Illegal hunts, deforestation, overfishing, land pollution, air pollution, water pollution. It's time to save the earth, let us go, 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 go. It's time to save the earth, let us go, 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 go. The earth is being harmed by human activities. We need to stop it now, so come on and fight with me. Oh, the earth is being harmed. So it's time to save the earth, let us go, 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 go. It's time to save the earth, let us go, 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 go. Reduce, reuse, recycle, we'll save the earth. Reduce, reuse, recycle, let's save the earth. Thank you. We have a poem called Our Earth. The earth is ours to enjoy for every little girl and boy, but we must always be aware that all its beauty we must share with all the children yet to come who want to laugh and play and run around the trees and in the fields. So we must keep our planet free from messy trash and debris with air that's clean and fresh and clear, for all to breathe from year to year. We must never abuse our sweet earth that's ours to use. Thank you. Reduce, reuse, recycle. These are words we know. We have to save our planet so we can live and grow. We might be only children. We have to try. You see, we will save our planet. It starts with you and me.
Earth. Earth our home, sometimes hot and sometimes cold. But Earth has a problem. I know global warming is involved. People die every day because there's no water. It hardly stays. But it's not only water that disappears. Ice melts because the sun's temperature is going high that you hardly see clear skies. but we can help by 1 to 3. Learn the art and you'll be free. It starts with you and me to let Earth be free. Thank you.
We have a French song we are going to sing for you. La déforestation, c'est partout. La pollution de l'eau, c'est partout. La pollution de l'eau, c'est pas bon. La pollution de l'air, c'est pas bon. La déforestation, c'est pas bon. Ma terre, la déforestation, c'est partout. La pollution de l'eau, c'est partout. La pollution de l'eau, c'est pas bon. La pollution de l'air, c'est pas bon. La déforestation, c'est pas bon. Ma terre, la déforestation, c'est partout. La pollution de l'eau, c'est partout. La pollution de l'eau, c'est pas bon. La pollution de l'air, c'est pas bon. La déforestation, c'est pas bon dans le monde. Sauver la terre.
Thank you.
Our song means water pollution, deforestation is everywhere. Water pollution is everywhere. Water pollution is not good. Air pollution is not good. Deforestation is everywhere. Save the earth.
The grade 8 students will now share with you all what they have learned in different topics in geography. They cover topics that include earth issues. Over to you, grade 8.
From the topics we have learned in geography, we have put together some slides to talk to you about our environment, starting off with rivers. A river is a water body that flows from a higher point to a lower point. Advantages of rivers. Rivers are used as defensive sites, boundaries to divide countries, and to generate power. In the past, rivers were used to separate a tribe from the enemy tribe to protect the people in that place. And even today, we use rivers as boundaries to demarcate countries and to allow for transportation. Rivers provide food, water for humans, animals, and plants. Rivers provide fish for those who sell fish and those who also eat fish. Some animals also go to the river to eat food. For example, bears eat fish, so they need water sources to get the fish from there. Rivers help shape the features of the earth. Natural rivers help to make our earth beautiful and make the environment very beautiful. We must protect our rivers because the fish we get from rivers will die if we do not protect the rivers. When rivers dry up, there will be no water for irrigation. This means that during the dry season, If we don't manage our water well, or if we do things to block the flow of the water, we won't be able to have enough water to grow crops. Lastly, the protection of biodiversity and aquatic life is disturbed. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll be talking about resources. Resources are things or supplies we use on a daily basis. Some uses of resources are from cotton to cloth, from trees to paper, from trees to pencils, from sand to glass, and from oil to energy. We can see that from our resources are where we get all these supplies and things that we need on a daily basis. Now, some ways to prevent our natural resources from running out is by recycling more. When you use something, don't just throw it away. Try to use it in a creative way. Now, the next one is use more renewable resources. Some renewable resources are hydropower, wind power, and solar power. And lastly, avoid deforestation. We should stop cutting down trees, and when we cut down trees, we should plant 3 more. Thank you. I'm going to be talking about tourism. Tourism is a traveling done by people to places of their choice for personal purposes. It can either be for business purposes, educational purposes, or for relaxation. Traveling is fun, but it can also affect the environment. The disadvantages of tourism are it causes pollution such as noise pollution caused by tourist vehicles and music from parties. Noise pollution can be avoided by lowering the volume or avoiding noisy places. Air pollution, which is caused by car and planes. It can be avoided by riding a bicycle instead of driving a car or by using public transport. And water pollution, caused by litter left on beaches by tourists, can be avoided by cutting down on what you throw away. Tourism can also disturb animals because tourists get too close to the animals to be able to take pictures. This can scare the animals and they run away. Tourism also wastes resources such as plastic, water, food, and fuel. This is because most tourists overconsume. This can be avoided by reusing, recycling, and reducing. Thank you. I'm going to be talking about farming. Farming is the growing of crops and rearing of animals. Now, reasons why farming is important. We get food from it. It can either be from crops or from animals. It improves economy of the country. This is because when crops are sold, it can generate money to the country. Farming creates jobs for people. Harmful farming practices. We harm the soil when we use fertilizers. It can affect our health if the crops are genetically modified. Genetically modified crops are crops that chemicals have been added to. And a way to avoid this is to encourage people to practice organic farming. Organic farming is a type of farming where chemicals are not involved. Thank you. Now it's time to watch videos.
Facts about Earth Day. Are you ready? For kids or for anyone else? Anyone who wants to learn about Earth Day, you're you're in the right place. All right, what should we learn first? Well, we have to know when it is, right? Let's start there. Earth Day is celebrated every single year on April 22nd, okay? That never changes. If it's April 22nd, you know it's Earth Day. All right, so Earth Day is on April 22nd. That never changes. You'll need to remember that. I'm going to ask you later on in the video. I'm going to ask you when Earth Day is. I'm just warning you, okay? So you need to know it, all right? Earth Day is on April 22nd. Now that we know when Earth Day is, let's learn about why we have an Earth Day in the first place. Here you can see our solar system. There are 8 primary planets, 8 of them, but we only live on one, this rocky planet here called Earth. We only have one Earth. So we have to take care of it, just like how we have to take care of our bodies. Exercising is a great way to do that. We know we have to take care of ourselves, and we have to take care of our planet too. That's actually what Earth Day is all about. You see, Earth Day is a day we learn about ways to protect the environment. Taking care of the Earth is really important. Okay, so on Earth Day, we learn about how we take care of this planet. It's literally a day when we stop and say, what things can all of us, including you, do to help the Earth? One powerful thing we can all do is called recycling. Recycling. Recycling is a way to reuse certain materials to make new things instead of throwing them away with the rest of our trash. Now, some things can be recycled and made into other things in the future. Other things can't. Paper and cardboard, for example, can be recycled. That's pretty cool. Bottles made of plastic and glass can be recycled. Awesome. Tin cans can be recycled. Aluminum cans can be recycled, and more. Now, here's a tip. When we recycle things, we need to make sure the items are clean and not messy, right? This stuff is going to turn into something new someday, so we want to make sure they are clean. They also have to be dry before placing them in a recycling bin. We don't want stuff in there to get soggy and nasty. Recycling bins usually have this logo on them. Have you seen this logo before? Cool. It means recycling, right? When you place materials that are able to be recycled in these bins, you are helping our planet by reducing the amount of waste and helping us make brand new things with them. And what's cool is more and more companies now make things with recycled materials. It's a win for all of us. Another amazing way to help the Earth is by saving electricity. The more electricity we use, the more fuels and resources we have to use, which is really hard on the environment. So when you save electricity, you're really helping out. And it's so easy to save electricity, like not leaving the lights on in your room. If you shut them off when you leave, just think of how much that could save. Or have times when you shut off your devices and go outside to play instead. That will save electricity and give you exercise and fun. And of course, we can help our planet by planting trees. Trees are incredible for the environment. They take in gases that aren't good for the planet and release oxygen, which is what we need to breathe. Trees are good for the planet, good for us. Plus, who doesn't love the shade a tree provides? So nice. So nice. So on Earth Day, we learn about how we take care of this planet by doing things like recycling, saving electricity, and planting trees. Oh, it's time to quiz you. Let's see if you remember. When is Earth Day? When is Earth Day? Yeah, April 22nd. Earth Day is celebrated every single year on April 22nd. Great job. But wait. When did that start? Right? I mean, when did we start celebrating Earth Day on April 22nd? What's the history of Earth Day? Well, Earth Day was started by Senator Nelson from Wisconsin. For 7 years, he prepared for the very first Earth Day. You can see Senator Nelson here. Thanks for Earth Day. Senator Nelson believed not enough people were talking about the environment and not enough people were talking about protecting the environment. So he designed Earth Day to be an opportunity for people to learn and share about ways that we can take care of the earth. Then it happened. On April 22nd, 1970, over 20 million people participated in the very first Earth Day. Earth Day was a huge success, and it was clear that millions and millions of people believed that the earth was worth protecting and that we needed to do our part to be responsible with this planet that we live on. So what about today? Well, Earth Day has only grown. In fact, today, Earth Day is celebrated in at least 193 countries around the world. It's so cool that Earth Day is a big deal in so many places. So how are you going to celebrate Earth Day? I mean, you're learning about ways to take care of our planet, which is what Earth Day is all about. It's so awesome. But it's not just about learning, but taking action. We talked about 3 ways we can do our part to help the earth. Recycling, saving electricity, and planting trees are all ways you can help. Now, those aren't the only ways. There are many more. Earth Day is a great time to talk about all those, to explore how we can do our part. So whether today is Earth Day, April 22nd, or some other day, let's all do what we can for this rocky planet we all call home. It's a special place, a really, really special place. You watched this video to the end, which is so cool. Real quick, as
All right, thank you for watching. Can we all start the activity on the papers that you got earlier in the day? Because of time, we're thinking we should not show the second video. So can we all start the activity on the papers that you were given this morning? I'm going to go over what you're meant to do again quickly. For play group up to KG, you will color the images of the earth which you have been given, and please do them nicely. Some of the very nice ones may end up going on the board. Then for the guys in the older classes, you will write at least one thing that you think you should be able to do, or that you think we should do for Mother Earth inside the palm that you got this. And note each paper isn't for one person you're meant to share, but make sure that your writing is clear and you write your name underneath in smaller letters. You can use markers, you can color the palm afterwards, but make sure it's clear enough for people to read, because we're hoping most of them will go on the boards. But if they are not nicely done, they may not go on the board. Thank you. So we'll be spotlighting each of the classes as we do our work. Thank you. We can start now. Good. Use markers. Use markers. You can do it. Okay, I will now hand you over back to grade 3. Please, can you stop work on the papers for now? Let's listen to grade 3 as they're going to do the last bit for today. We can all finish what we're doing at our own time. Hopefully, if there's still time today, and if there isn't going to be time, we can finish this on Monday before we come around to collect the, I'm sorry, on Wednesday when school resumes. That's if we are not able to finish today. Over to you, grade 3.
Top 10 issues affecting the environment today. Overpopulation, when people are much and there will be not enough food.
Deforestation, when people cut down trees. Public health, when we need to wear masks around and keep safe from viruses. Acid rain, when there is no clean rain.
Ocean acidification, when all types of bad gases enter the water, polluting it and killing animals.
Loss of biodiversity, when fishes don't have air, when fishes cannot breathe and they die.
Global warming, when the Earth's temperatures go high and the sun melts icebergs and bears die.
Pollution, when we have air pollution, land pollution, water pollution, and noise pollution.
Ozone layer depletion, when pollution gets into the air and makes the ozone layer thinner.
Waste disposal, when we throw waste everywhere.
Thank you.
Okay, over to you, Mr. Derrick. We are done.
Thank you. Wow, thank you, grade 3, and also thank you, grade 8. It was great to hear so much about Earth Day and learn all those different things. I hope that everybody has learned a great deal about Earth Day. And what I am looking forward to is seeing everything that everybody is preparing, decorating the school over the next few weeks so we can see all your palms and all the coloring in from everybody. Thank you to all of our parents who joined us today. It's great to see so many parents with us today for this event to help us celebrate Earth Day. And we look forward to welcome you in to school to see all the work that the children have done. Really marvelous. What we will do is we're going to end now so that it gives the children some time to finish off their work and then also prepare to go home. and we look forward to collecting it all in, and we will give you pictures, and maybe you can come and visit the school and see their displays when we get them put up next week. So Mr. Pata, Mr. Tolu, Mr. Razak, thank you very, very much for working for the children to make sure that they learn so much about Earth Day. To our teachers, to our children, thank you very much for coming along, and particularly grade 3, grade 8. Thank you very, very much for being our hosts and leading us today and telling us all about Earth Day. We look forward to seeing everybody again very, very soon. So it's bye for now.
Thank you.